Hello, I'm Jack Witt, USA Hockey's coach-in-chief for Michigan. I'm here at the Plymouth Cultural Center today to introduce some good friends and to talk briefly about this program you are watching. USA Hockey places a strong emphasis on a well-run learn to skate and play program. After all, this is where our players of the future will come from. Our hope also is to introduce young people to a sport that they can participate in as a player, coach, official, or administrator for their entire life. For many years, my good friends Ron Hayes and Gord Bowman have run a successful model program here at Plymouth. So on behalf of USA Hockey and Michigan Amateur Hockey, I hope you enjoy this program.
Anyone who's been around hockey knows that skating is the most important part of the game. It's the foundation on which all other hockey skills are built. And the key to success is starting when the kids are young. You're about to see a tried and true method, a program called Learn to Skate. Most of the kids involved are between 3 and 6 years old.
And at that age group, they're willing to try anything. And trying's half the battle in life. You have to try to succeed. And they do. And they succeed.
Learn to Skate is a proven system that'll get results for your community or hockey association. It's relatively inexpensive as hockey goes, and if it's done right, it'll be a rewarding experience for coaches, kids, and parents.
I want to tell you a little bit about the program.
The Learn to Skate program is the brainchild of Ron Hayes. Ron's been involved in all aspects of youth hockey in Metro Detroit for decades. Coach, referee, and administrator.
When the children go on the ice today, we're going to quickly evaluate them.
Learn to Skate begins with a parents' meeting. Remember, these kids and many of their parents are new to hockey, so Ron starts with the basics.
We're educating the parent in a nice way as to what is involved in the protective equipment.
Over the years, Ron has seen kids show up at hockey with football helmets and soccer shin guards. And he's seen kids with skates that are just too big.
Parents do that. His foot's growing fast, so we're going to buy a skate too big. But it doesn't work in hockey. Or the player gets on the ice and he's crying because he has no support in his legs and he can't stand up.
Before even stepping onto the ice, Ron spends at least an hour explaining to parents how the program works, right down to the last detail.
You might have saw me wheel out the Gatorade. Every week when the child gets off the ice, he gets a thing of Gatorade.
He stresses to parents the importance of being positive as their kids learn to skate.
But we're asking 4, 5, 6, 7-year-old children to skate on 1/8 inch steel, about that much of it on the ice. That's very hard to do, especially a 3 or 4-year-old who just learned to walk a couple years ago. We could have a Wayne Gretzky in here and never know it, and we could turn him right off just by our actions as a parent.
Once the parents have a feel for the program, it's time for the kids to have their first on-ice experience.
Go ahead and skate away, though. Get this hook out. Come on, Drew.
Learn to Skate starts with an evaluation process. When the kids step out onto the rink for the first time, coaches quickly figure out their skill level. Each skater's starting level is identified by a colored sticker on the helmet.
As soon as we get on the ice and we see the child is sitting on the ice and not able to skate at all, he is yellow, and a sticker will go on each side of his helmet, signifying that he is the yellow group.
The weakest skaters start out with yellow stickers. Those with medium ability are red, and the strongest are blue.
When I blow the whistle, you're going to start skating down to the far end of the rink.
Red and blue skaters are identified by lining them up and having them skate down the ice with a stop in the middle of the rink.
The skaters that have skated the furthest down the ice are the ones that will go into the better group, and then the mediocre kids will be in the middle group.
Eventually, each skater is given a numbered jersey and listed on a roster with his or her color code and number.
Now we know and can identify every player in the program, no matter if mom or dad is around or anything else.
Every skater also gets a strip of tape on the front of the helmet with their first name. That's critical in helping the coaches bond with the kids.
So as soon as he's on the ice, we can say, "Hi, Billy, how you doing?" And Billy thinks coach knows who he is. Very important for coach and player to identify with each other.
Then it's time to get the kids skating. For those that have never skated before, they start by getting them to march.
And that's just to be able to stand in your skates and move your feet. So, you know, and like that's the beginning of getting them to make a stride.
Gord Bowman, Ron Hayes' partner in Learn to Skate, says once you get all the kids taking steps, you move on to agility drills.
Whether it's like lifting a leg forwards or backwards or tapping a knee to an ice or to the ice and coming back up.
Bowman says it's important to encourage the kids to keep trying.
Don't worry about falling. It's part of the game.
You know, and in our program, kid falls down, but if he gets up, that's an accomplishment right there.
And it doesn't take long before coaches, kids, and parents experience real progress. Kids are going forward and backward, turning and skating without falling.
Probably the hardest thing to teach is stopping, but we try to do it in a progressive manner that, you know, we take baby steps.
Another important part of the Learn to Skate program is simple communication. That involves show and tell.
Then the other knee, then the other knee. It's not a race, but let's do it right. Ready, go.
Because if you say we're going to do a crossover, they have no idea.
Keep it up. Force yourself.
But if you show them, they see, and they'll try.
There are all kinds of skating drills available through USA Hockey. It's important to plan every session out in advance. You don't want to waste expensive ice time trying to figure out what you're going to do next. As the year progresses, kids should be moved from group to group as their skill levels change.
So if you keep it challenging, keep it interesting, keep it exciting, and keep it different, they keep coming back.
Learn to Skate has incentives built in to keep the kids interested and feeling good about their progress. A few months into the program, there's the Skills Day competition. Kids get a chance to earn something for their hard work.
We're going to time you to see who's the fastest skater. Oh, ready? Go! Keep going. Good. 2-7-1-4. That's pretty good.
It's the fastest skater, the best stick handler, and the best shooter.
The best in each group gets a plaque. Another incentive is the Player of the Month award. Usually it's not given to the best player.
It's that little young guy that smiles at you and just has a good time, and he's busting as hard as he can to get a drill done.
Keep going. All the way around.
Then there's the Hustlers Award, given to one child every week.
Red, blue, or green? Blue one? Awesome.
Kids also really look forward to Stick Day. When they show up at the rink, a brand new stick is waiting for them.
They're told to go pick out a stick, and that stick is theirs to keep, of course, and use for the rest of the year. Kids love it.
This is another tool to keep the kids interested, pond hockey. After a few months of learning to skate and handle the puck, there's an hour of pond hockey every Monday. The rink is divided into 3 sections with 3 pairs of nets.
And the best skate against the best, the mediocre against mediocre, and the weaker against the weaker. And they just have a ball.
Here's something else that really gets the kids excited, the All-Star Game. This is a full ice hockey game complete with referees. It feels like the big time, but the emphasis is on pure fun.
We don't call penalties, we don't call offsides, and we don't keep score.
And talk about the big time, check this out. Once a year, the kids go down to play a game at Joe Louis Arena, home of the Detroit Red Wings. Players in the Learn to Skate program from 2 different communities face off for a game. Here again, skill levels are matched by color code.
Yellow, yellow. Red.
The Joe Louis game is as much fun for the parents as it is for the kids. They're glued to the action, and let me tell you, there is action. Look out, it's a breakaway. Oh no, he blows a tire, but here's his teammate crashing the net, and he scores. These are memories that'll last a lifetime. While the main focus of Learn to Skate is developing individual skills, events like this also give kids a team experience. And there are other extras during the year to reinforce the team concept and keep it fun.
The first thing we usually do in the way of extra things is Halloween. We always give a kid a bag of candy after skate the Saturday before Halloween.
There's the annual Christmas party. The program picks up the pizza and pop, and every family brings a dish to pass.
And each child gets a Christmas gift that is hockey oriented, but we carefully select what we get
Kids in the Learn to Skate program also get matching team gear.
If everybody's got the same ball cap or the same jersey or the same set of sweats, that's kind of like they're on one big happy team.
The cost of the Learn to Skate program is reasonable when you consider an hour of ice costs about $250. In the 2009-2010 season, the cost was $350. And this is what the kids got for $350. 2 jerseys, 1 hour of ice every Saturday from September 1st to March 31st, and an extra hour of ice for pond hockey every Monday after the first of the year. Parents are asked to do some fundraising during the year to pay for extras like the sweats and ball caps.
So it's up to you what you do. I can't hold a gun to your head. That's up to you. If you don't want to do it, that's fine. If you do it, that's even better.
Ron Hayes stresses that Learn to Skate is a group effort involving volunteer parents and coaches. The key is recruiting the right kind of volunteers, people who are truly in it for the kids.
The main thing to do is to get a nucleus of people that have not only the skills to coach, but also the skills to deal with people, especially people that are new to the sport, also people that are very positive in a lot of respects.
All coaches have to be certified by USA Hockey and have background checks. Remember, if you're coaching these kids, you're a role model. They look up to you and they learn from the way you handle situations on the ice. It's a big responsibility, but anyone who's done it and done it right will tell you it's well worth the effort.
But you see the grin on your kid's face and you know that he appreciates you, he knows you, and he's having fun.
The kids will appreciate your efforts years after they've finished the Learn to Skate program.
The cool thing is that you've touched some kid's heart and they remember you.
Wow, what a great environment for learning the skills of hockey. We hope that you've gotten something out of this video that you can take back to your own local hockey association. On behalf of Michigan Amateur Hockey and USA Hockey, thank you very much for watching and have a great hockey season.